Hello, my Jelly Fighters. My name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 2nd of February, 2025. So let's talk about Hades. I've been playing Hades, and I am in that situation where I'm bored of the game and I can't stop playing. Why am I bored of the game? Because uh, the gameplay is really samey, right? You're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Um, Killing lots of things. But and unlike a real roguelike like this, your map is basically the same. You don't know which map you're going to get, but there are only like 4 or 5 maps per um, world, or I don't, for some reason I can't remember plane, whatever they're calling these different levels, Tartarus, Elysium, and so on. Asphodel, I think. But anyways, so the so they flip them and do all the cheap cheap things to get the to extend your assets, because it costs money to get somebody to make these things, but it's um pretty samey, over and over and over again. But you want to keep on doing there's a kind of one more turn aspect. There's one more thing that you want to get done with all these little fate things, or all these prophecies. Say, yeah, well, I want to figure out what happens when I do this or that or the other thing. So, um, firebolt. Yeah, that looks like it's a good firebolt. It killed the rat right away. I can't test here. Um, so here is that is. So I am going to use the firebolt over here and come way over here. This might not be far enough. Darkness, fire immunity. Well, no, then screw that. Um, Detect magic and life. Okay, take care of all that. So I know there's a vault because I've got the key. Just need to figure out what I'm doing with this. At some point, maybe I can figure out what's going on with this firebolt. Is it 2? I was wrong. That was a really crappy firebolt. Okay. Call Dick Fire starting wand. So I got my big firebolt to help me with these goblins. Okay, so this goblin, so 2 goblins. Okay, see what will. Okay, it's a ring room. Didn't need the thing. Transference. Awareness might be better, but I mean, you don't know until you know. Well, hopefully we can get down here without killing the dude. What else do I have? Strength. Okay, so let's call Hi, Mama Gaba is stories. Drop. Yeah, I should be equipping E. Transference works better with bigger weapons. Oh, crap. My did not feel a sense of loss, so hopefully my dude got into that little room. There he is, looking hale and healthy. And I did not have to kill him. And even though that's okay this time, right? The question isn't, is it okay this time? Is that a good policy? Just killing things when you see them? And the answer, I hate to tell you, is no. That is a bad policy. I don't remember who was here. Okay. And so Monkey had stolen that detect magic as my detect magic earlier on. Let's see. He wait at the door, hungry, eat something. That would be nicer if I was finding weapons or armor. That's not what I'm seeing. And so, anyways, it's like I said, it's pretty samey. On top of that, it's pretty grindy. And what I mean by that is, for example, I was just doing the Nyx Chaos thing, and I had to earn 3,000 darkness, right? And some games you end up with 150, right? Um, even trying to make the right moves. Now, uh, when I was sitting there with 1,000 left and 1,000 left to go, I actually did end up with um, the run where I somehow ended up with 600 darkness, right? And so right when I started thinking about complaining, it all just popped out. But it still had okay, so this is oh crap. Let's not play with those guys, my dudes. Oh great, no, got more such dudes. Okay, well, good ring of transference. The new leather armor was bad. I'm not exactly sure what I drank. Um, was I still invisible? Did I even use the invisibility? I did use the invisibility charm. Well, it was not enough. One of my dudes found this. So it was here. One of my dudes found this. Whatever this is. I don't think I can look at the messages. No, well, let me look at the old messages. So I can't. I can't even tell you what it was I drank because it scrolled up so fast. Um, so probably, basically, the better idea would have been to randomly use test scrolls. Wouldn't have worked, but it would have been better. Um, maybe take the fire immunity, then use the firebolt. That may have worked. I thought. Um, I did not think I had a fire immunity with me, so I just read that wrong.